During a recent press conference, the Iraqi transport minister claimed that ancient aliens constructed an airport in what is now modern-day Iraq. He claimed that these aliens built the world's first space station over 7,000 years ago. Hey guys, what is going down? I'm Charlotte and this is IO. Before we get into this video, I want to know, do you guys believe in ancient aliens? Do you think that it's possible that ancient aliens and the world's first civilizations crossed paths? Maybe wait until the end of the video to answer that question. Alright, so Kazem Fijan, who is Iraqi's transport minister, was giving a press conference to discuss the new airport in Dakar. During his speech, he began to disclose some rather strange information. He said that a full-out space station was built in Mesopotamia to accommodate interplanetary missions. Word for word and translated to English, the minister said, "The first airport that was established on planet Earth was in this place. It was constructed 5,000 years before Christ." He added, "I invite those who doubt to read the book of the great Sumerian historian Zachariah Sitchin, or the books of Samuel Kramer, including History Begins at Sumer. This book allegedly discusses the airport built in Mesopotamia." Okay, so if you haven't heard of the ancient alien theory before, basically there are some theorists that believe that aliens were in touch with some of the earliest civilizations on our planet, including the Sumerians. The Sumerians were the first urban civilization and they called Mesopotamia home, which is now modern-day Iraq. They lived in Mesopotamia from 5500 to 4000 BC. Many technological advances at the time came from Mesopotamia, and a large chunk of that had to do with astronomy. They introduced astronomical timetables that tracked eclipses and solstices. Sumerians also used their advanced knowledge of the cosmos to create advanced farming techniques. It is believed by ancient alien theorists that aliens arrived on Earth in the Mesopotamian age to share their knowledge and technology with humans. It's also believed by the theorists that ancient aliens had knowledge that helped early humans build colossal structures, like the pyramids. According to Kazem Fijan, the Iraqi minister, the particularity of this place is that it remains the safest for landing and takeoff of aircraft, due to favorable weather conditions. When the Sumerians settled on this land, they were aware of this and they had chosen that specifically for their flights to other planets. This was apparently how Sumers discovered Pluto, and also the outlying planet Nibiru, or Planet X. So I know all of this sounds really hard to believe and kinda crazy, especially if you'd never heard of the ancient aliens theory before, but the fact that a government figurehead is claiming this is pretty insane to say the least. But he must be getting his information from somewhere. The Sumerians had their own language and system of writing. According to ancient Sumerian texts, each city in the civilization was guarded by its own god, and humans and gods lived amongst each other. It does make you wonder, how did they know about these outlying planets when they supposedly didn't have the technology needed to discover them? I mean, these people were like really ancient, like we're talking like really ancient here. How did they know about Pluto? Many claim Sumerians found out about Pluto from the gods, which ancient alien theorists believe were actually extraterrestrials. The Sumerian god Anu was said to have created the first human being, and the Sumerians believed that man was created in the image of God. Even the Bible states that humans were created in the image of God. I know the Christians are gonna get triggered at that one. Anyways guys, not saying it's true, not saying it isn't, but the idea of ancient aliens is pretty interesting, isn't it? I mean, it answers a lot of questions that we don't know the answer to. Like, wouldn't it be crazy if God, our creator, turned out to be an alien? Anyways guys, if you want to read more about that story, click the story link in the description below. In case you're wondering though, most people didn't think that the claims made by the Iraqi minister were legit. One journalist responded and said, "Can you believe this imbecile is the current Iraqi transportation minister? I thank Allah for the blessing of a brain." But it's still cool to imagine, isn't it? Anyways guys, that is all for now, and I'll see you all in another video.